record. Hey, namaste. Natarajasana today. Dancing Shiva, cosmic dancer. We're gonna do some things to get our bodies warmed up for that. Back bend, hamstring strengthening, and shoulder flexion, deepening the shoulder flexion. So bolster, blanket, blocks, strap. Glad you're here. So let's start. Okay, it's been hot here, so let's do Shitali pranayama. So it's when we've done this together, I'm sure, when you roll your tongue. Yep, and you breathe in through there. And the air is nice and cool, and then you breathe out through your nose. Remember that one? Now, if anyone in this recording can't roll their tongue, you purse your lips. And then breathe out through your nose, okay? So I'll go over that again, but I just wanted to be close so you could see that. Okay. Oh, playlist. I've got a new one. Let's play, what's it called? Saraswati. Okay, so play Saraswati. It's a good one. And find a comfortable seat, elevate your hips. You have a lot of props. So elevate your hips and then drop your knees. Lengthen through your spine. If you want a mudra, you can take Dyana Mudra, where you place one hand on top of the other, touch your thumbs, place it in your lap. It's the mudra for meditation. One-pointed focus, roll your shoulders back. And then whenever you're ready, start Shitali pranayama. So rolling your tongue or pursing your lips for the inhale. And then closing your mouth and exhaling out through your nose. So drawing in that cool air. Closing your mouth and emptying out that any warm air, stale air in the body. Draw that cool air in. Try to lengthen and deepen your breath as you do this, so you're not rushing through your breath. Not focusing too hard where you start to round your spine and curl in, like stay lifted through your chest. Just breathing in that nice cool air. And emptying out any of the warm, stale air in the body. So Shiva Natarajasana. This pose, it's a standing, balancing back bend. So it asks of us to remain stable but at ease. Remain engaged and committed but not attached. Present, but also at peace. Okay. So try to bring those qualities into your practice this morning. Stable with ease, committed but not attached, present and engaged, but also at peace. Okay, one more round of Shitali pranayama, cooling breath. Hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra as you're ready, bowing in, making your offering. And let's share the sound of Om. Empty your breath. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Exhale, you can release your hands and open your eyes. Whatever you're sitting on, move it out of the way. Come into altar pose. Take your feet forward, your hands back behind you. Wrap your elbows and lift your chest. Lift your hips as you're ready. Take a big breath. Stick out the tongue, exhale through your open mouth, lion's breath. Lower your hips. Okay, so a version of Marichyasana. So you're going to take your left foot, draw it in, and bring your right foot in front of your left. So Marichyasana, I think this is B. Also, we'll do this a lot. You can also call it crouching mystic if you'd like. Okay. So from here, you're going to take your right hand to the inside of your right shin and twist to your left. Okay. Lengthen up through your spine as you breathe in. Deepen your twist as you breathe out. Left hand's just a guide. You're not falling into it. You're lifting out of your lower back. Take another breath. Now plant your left hand and lift your hips up so that you're standing on your left knee and your right foot. You can even come off of that right heel. A little back bend. And then lower down, exhale. Now Janu Shirsasana from here. Stretch your right leg forward. And let's open up. So Parvrita Janu Shirsasana. Open up that left hip. So widen the angle of your hips greater than 90 degrees. And then twist to your left. Breathe in. Flex your right foot. Breathe out. Side bend to your right. Your forearm can be on your block or the floor. Left arm over your head or hand to your head. Lift up through your elbow. Take another breath. Inhale, come on up, stargazer. Left hand to the outside of your left hip. Sweep that right arm up. You're going to stand on your left knee and your right foot. And again, by a little back bend, you're spinning the center of your chest to the sky. Exhale to lower your hips down. Send your left leg forward. Altar pose. Hands behind your hips. Wrap your elbows in. Lift your chest. Lift your hips. Point your tailbone to your knees. Lion's breath. Breathe in through your nose. Stick out your tongue. Lower down. So that crouching mystic. So right foot comes in. Left foot steps in front. And then you're going to twist to your right. So left hand comes down. You're pressing your knee into your arm into your knee to find the twist. Lengthen as you inhale. Deepen the twist as you exhale. Plant your right hand. You're going to lift your hips. Find a little back bend. You're standing on your right knee. Left foot. You can lift your left heel. Lift up out of the right shoulder. And then exhale. Lower your way down. Janu Shirsasana Parvrita. So you're going to open up your hips. Take your right knee back, stretch your left leg forward, flex your left foot. Twist to your right, so you find that twist to the right and keep that. And then side bend to your left, your forearm to your block or the floor. Right arm goes up and over your right ear, or maybe your hand to your head, lift up through the elbow. Center of your chest spins to the sky. Inhale, right arm lifts, bring it down to the outside of your right hip, stargazer. Breathe in, sweep and lift your hips, find the back bend. Exhale and lower down. Good, bring your legs forward. Let's come forward. We don't need anything yet. You're gonna take your arms forward. You're gonna breathe in, lengthen your spine. Now you're gonna Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha as you roll down. So you're rounding your spine as you roll all the way down, connected with your core. Good. From here, slide your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall in on each other and just take a moment in constructive rest pose. Heavier body. Stable and at ease. Let your body drop heavy. Committed, but not attached. Fully engaged, but at peace. Take another breath. And then sweep your arms out to the sides and rock your legs side to side. Sorry, hold my hand. And then you're gonna let your legs fall over to the right side eventually. Take a little twist here. So open up the front of your left hip, your hip flexors, left thigh. So when we get into that back bend, right, this is the lifted leg, the back leg. We find some space through the front of the hip and sideways. Look to your left. You can take your right foot on top of your left knee. Take another deep breath. Come back through center. Drop your legs all the way over to the left. Look to your right, same thing. Maybe left foot on top of the right knee, stretch a little deeper into the front of the thigh and the hip, even into the side waist. It's the back leg, the lifted leg in natarajasana. And some more space there. Invite those muscles to lengthen, tissues to lengthen. And then back through center. Rock your legs side to side. Okay. And then flexion in the shoulder. So let's roll over to one side. Find your blanket and your bolster. Okay. If you don't have the bolster, you guys do, you could just lay on the blanket and just, have nothing in your hands. But if you have both, let's lay over the bolster so that it's right at your upper back. So we're going to find more flexion in the shoulders than this back bend. So you're just going to move the arms. But we're going to take the blanket for a little weight. You could do this with weights or little soup cans or whatever you want, but this will give it a little weight. So bolsters in the upper back. You can keep your knees bent. Okay. Then you're going to let your head fall back. So you are in a back bend. And then, okay, he's wild over here. And then you're going to lift and lower your arms. Okay, so the little weight here gives more flexion in your shoulders, because we'll need that when we take the variation with the hands up and over your head in the strap. Right, you need more shoulder flexion to do that. Okay, so a couple times here. Okay, take another round. Okay, now back extension. So here your arms are going to stay in line with your shoulders, and you're going to lift up through your back, your head and your back, right? Yes. Inhale and come up. Exhale and go back down. Yeah. So thoracic extension here, which we need for that back bend as well. Also working your core, which will ultimately keep you more stable in your balance and support the back bend. Okay, maybe one more here. Good, you can lower your prop. And you can come back up. Maybe use your thighs to help you back up. Take a breath. How'd that go with the cork blocks? Good. Okay, from here, all fours. Little cat and cow. Breathe in, extend your spine. Breathe out to round. You guys know a lot of things you can do here. Big circles through your hips and your shoulders, perhaps. One direction, then the other. This feeling through your torso. Because when we back bend, we want to make that big arc in your spine. So find some space through the sideways, front of the body, the back of the body. Space between the vertebrae. And then when you're ready, all the way back to child's pose. Take your knees wide and settle your hips to your heels, belly between your thighs, forehead to the ground. Stretch your arms forward. Externally rotate your arms, rolling your inner arms in and up toward the sky. Gonna hollow out your armpits. Good. Take another deep breath here. Balasana. Look forward. You're gonna kind of slither forward and draw your knees in a little bit. Bend your elbows so you lower your knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga pranam. Find a back bend. Slide through Cobra, Bhujangasana. Lift your chest. Yeah, good. Lower down as you exhale. Press your way up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal through your heels. Lengthen your spine, let your head be heavy. Feel the backs of your legs. Maybe deeply bend one knee as you lengthen the other leg. Feel into the Achilles, your calf muscles, your hamstrings. Tilt your sit bones high. And then switch your sides. Deeply bend one knee as you straighten the other one. A little bit more. Push the mat up and away through your hands. Expand through your ribs. Downward dog, both legs a little more straight. They can definitely, knees be bent, but they're doing the same thing. Plank pose. Breathe in. Lower to your knees. Breathe out. Walk your hands under your shoulder so you're in all fours. Good tabletop. Good. Pull your belly in and up. Let's lift the right leg up. As you're ready, you can tuck your left toes for balance. Fold your left arm forward. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Sweep your left arm down by your left hip. Lower your limbs. Lift your left leg up. Belly's pulling in towards your spine. Right arm lifts. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sweep your right arm back. Okay, do that a couple times. Feeling steady through your core. Strong through your leg, especially that lifted leg. It's really reaching back strong through that arm that's lifted and the one on the ground is really connected. Okay, one more time on each side. Stabilizing your lower back and your pelvis. Good. So when you're ready, come through center. So belly is strong. We're going to lift the right leg up. You're going to bend your knee like you want to stand on the ceiling. And sweep your right arm back. Now, first, just engage your hamstrings. So just touch your heel and your fingertips together. Really super active here. It's really going to engage your left hand. Your left hand. I might have said right. I don't know. But it's left hand, right foot. No, don't grab it yet. Touch your fingertips to your heel into your fingertips. It's a lot for your glutes. You're sweating now. I am. Take another breath, strengthening your hamstrings. Lower down, exhale. Cat and cow, breathe in, breathe out. Strong hamstrings and that lifted leg and natarajasana, right? You want to use them. So let's lift the left leg up. You might tuck your right toes. Bend your left knee like you want to stand on the ceiling. So lift the knee up, engage your glutes and your hamstrings. Now even more as you reach back, you're active here. Push your fingertips into your heel into your fingertips. Feel that strong connection there. Really using your glutes and your hamstrings. Take another breath. Okay, lower down. Child's pose. Let's take your knees wide. Settle your hips. Take a breath. Look forward. You're going to slide through Ashtanga Pranam. You can slide your knees in a little bit. Hips high. Slide forward, Bhujangasana. Send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath. Plank pose, inhale, lower your knees, exhale. Okay, similar. So set yourself up, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Your right leg's gonna lift. Gonna bend your right knee. You're gonna sweep your left arm back. This time, and flex the knee more so you can catch your foot, kick your foot into your hand. So Nike Natarajasana, the knee goes straight back and up. Not out to the side, not inward, straight back and up. And then you're opening up your chest, right? You're sending your heart forward. So you're not just bending in your lower back. Take another breath. Lower down, cat and cow if you like, or circles through your hips and shoulders. And then the other side, left leg will lift. As you're ready, bend your knee. Tuck your right toes. You're going to sweep your right arm back. Flex more at the knees. You can kick your foot into your hand. Knee goes straight back and up. Send your heart forward, your ribs forward. Broaden your collarbones. Kicking your foot into your hand. Go a little higher in your knee. And lower down. Exhale. One more time. Child's pose. Big breath to settle. Look forward, slide through, Ashtanga Pranam, knees, chest, chin. Heart forward, Bhujangasana. Good, come up to all fours, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedal through your heels, take a big breath. Lift your right leg up, inhale, three-legged dog, bend your knee, open your hip. Try to draw down through your left heel so you get more into your hamstrings, Achilles, calf muscles. Lift your left sit bone up. Exhale, draw your right knee to your nose. So round and curl in cat-like spine. Look forward, step forward, twist, right arm high. Lower your back knee. Okay, here's your crouching mystic. We're gonna twist to your left, or you're just gonna spin to your left. You're gonna slide your left foot inward, right? Just like that first pose. Left foot slides inward. You're facing the left side of your mat, right? Lower the knee and then spin to the left. You're sitting on your heel. We there? Good. Right hand down, left arm up. You're standing on your right foot. Yes, Melinda. Good. You're fine. Yep, yep. Right arm down, left arm high. Don't worry. We'll do it on the other side, and then we'll do another round. We got this. One more breath. Now you're going to reach to the back of your mat, side plank. So your left hand comes down. Stretch your right leg out. You're on your left knee. Modified Vashisthasana. This is like Melinda's nightmare class. Left, right, back, front. You got this, Melinda. Breathe in. Okay, downward dog at the back of your mat. Breathe out. Plant your right palm. Step your left foot back. Good. Inhale, plank. Lower down. Let's go all the way to the mat. Cobra, Bhujangasana. Lift your chest. Inhale. Lower down. Exhale. Press your way up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Let's start back here. We're going to twist to the right, okay? Left leg lifts. Breathe in. So you're going to face the same long edge of your mat when we get there. Draw down through your right heel. Try to lift your right armpit. Hollow it out. Lift your right sit bone. Now draw your knee to your nose. Exhale. Step your left foot forward. Sorry, we're going to twist to the left first. Left arm high. I lied. Okay, lower your back knee. Now pivot to your right. You're going to swing your right leg back behind you. You're going to sit on the heel or a block. You're standing on your left foot. Just swing this right leg back. Yes. I know. It's good. When you got it, it's fun. For now, we're playing, right? Right arm high. Good. Beautiful. Take another breath. Expand and open the chest. Look to the top of your mat. You're going to reach your right hand forward, send your left leg to the back of the mat, Vashisthasana. Good. We're not attached, right? We're committed, but we're not attached. Breathe in. Left hand down, right foot back, downward facing dog. Plank pose, inhale. Lower to the mat as you exhale. Bhujangasana, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. So we're going to add on to that, okay? This is similar. Right leg lifts, inhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, step your right foot forward, twist, right arm high. Lower your left knee. Swing this left foot behind you, pivot to the left, that crouching mystic, open up your arm. Maybe you catch your big toe with your first two fingers. Prana Mudra. Good. Left hand down to the back of your mat, right leg to the front of the mat, modified side plank. You got it. Lift your right leg. Good. Bend your knee. Catch your foot. Kick your foot into your hand like we did on all fours. Good. Stretch your right leg back to the ground. Now here, fallen triangle. So really stand in your left hand and your right foot. Sweep your left leg under your body and over to the right. Just sweep it right up underneath you. Yes. Good. Right hand down, downward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog at the back of the mat. Plank pose, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Cobra or upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Good. Left leg lifts. Breathe in. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Good. Knee to nose. Exhale. Step it forward. Twist. Left arm high. Lower the right knee. Pivot to the right. Swing your right foot behind you. Crouching mystic. Open up your arms. Sitting on your right heel or a block if you prefer. Good. Open up your arms. Maybe Prana Mudra. You see it, puppy? Prana Mudra around your left big toe. Open up the right arm. Oh my God. Right hand down, side plank. Vashisthasana. Left foot lifts, bend the left knee, catch your foot, kick your foot into your hand. Broaden and open your chest. So it's like natarajasana, right? One of the variations we'll do. Open up the front of the hip. Okay, bring your left foot back down. Left arm to the sky. Stand on your right hand and your left foot. Fallen triangle. Send that right leg under your body over to the left. In the way, direction you're facing. Good. Left hand down. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your way back. Plank. Breathing in. Chaturanga. Breathing out. Cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or float, top of your mat. Breathe in, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe out, fold Uttanasana. Catch your opposite elbows over your head, maybe widen your feet for a moment. And send your ribs further down your thighs. Slight tuck of your chin. Take another breath. Inhale, rise all the way upward, Namaskar, upward prayer. Draw your prayer to your heart. Take a breath, Tadasana. Stand on both feet. Firm up your legs, draw your belly in and up. Reach through the crown of your head. Okay, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweep your fingertips along the ground. Now take your arms up as you sink your hips back and down. Now catch your opposite elbows. Draw your elbows back. So more flexion through the shoulders. Elbows draw back. Low ribs draw in a little bit more. Sit bones back. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs. Swing your arms all the way back and up. Shoulder extension. Let the head drop heavy. Bring your hands down. Lift your chest up. Inhale. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, step your left foot back. Warrior 1. Inhale, sweep up through your arms. Left foot back. Right knee bent deeply. Lengthen up through your spine. Twixie. She's turning off the video. Breathe in. Breathe out like a devotional warrior, only we're just going to swing the arms all the way back. Bow into the inside of that right ankle. Good. And then bring your left hand down. Take your right arm up to the sky. Wiggle your back foot back. Take your twist. Bend into your right knee. Roll your chest up to the sky. Back heel spins down. Virabhadrasana 2. Over to your left. Good. Straighten your right leg. Reach up. Look up. Exhale. Warrior 2. Breathe in, peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, side angle. You can take your forearm to your thigh. Take another breath. As you exhale, bring both hands down. Frame your front foot. Maybe you want to find your blocks here. Walk them forward. Supported warrior 3. Left leg lifts. Inner thigh, reaching up to the sky. Now do little pulses here with your left leg. Just pulsing that left leg up, engaging more through the hamstrings and your glutes. You can have a little bend in that right knee if that feels better, so it's not fully extended. Take another breath. Good. Now keep your leg right in line with your hip. Lift your arms like Shalabhasana. You can take them by your sides. Virabhadrasana 3 variation. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's stand up tall. Urdhva Namaskar. Upward prayer. To your heart. Exhale. Take a breath. Utkatasana. Sweep your fingertips along the ground. Bend at your ankles, your knees. Sink your hips. Lift your arms. Catch your opposite elbows. Draw the elbows back. Draw the elbows back. Sit into your chair. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold over your legs. Swing your arms all the way back and up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Forehead towards your shins. Hands down. Heart lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Virabhadrasana 1. Step your right foot back. Reach up through your arms. Deep bend in the left knee, the left hip. Lift your chest from your back foot. Inhale. Exhale, like devotional, and just swing your arms all the way back and up. Hands down, twist, right hand down. Pick up your right heel, left arm to the sky. Virabhadrasana 2. Reach your right arm forward, up and back. Warrior 2. Good. Straighten the left leg. Reach up. Look up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, side angle. Parsvakonasana. Center of the chest to the sky. Strong through your legs. Exhale, your hands down. Find your blocks to lift your right leg up as you're ready. Get clear in your left leg. When you feel like your right leg's in line with your hip, point your toes down, start to pulse. Picking up through that right heel. And then steady that right leg. Maybe a little bend to your left knee as you lift your arms by your waist. Virabhadrasana 3 variation, broaden through your collarbones. Squeeze your shoulder blades on your back. Breathe in. Breathe out, stand up tall, Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale, Tadasana, take a breath. Good, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your palms, step. Maybe you want to float back through Chaturanga. Cobra or upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Take a breath. Right leg lifts, inhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Exhale, right foot next to your right thumb, warrior 1. Spin back your back heel down, inhale, arms up. Good. We're going to go back to the back of the mat. You're just going to do that devotional pose with sweeping your arms back. So you're just going to spin to the back. Your left knee bends. You bow forward, swing your arms back. Then you twist to the right. Come into warrior 2 at the top of your mat. Your right knee bends. Yes. Virabhadrasana 2. Right knee is bent. Yes. Good. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach up, look up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, warrior 2. Take a breath in. Breathe out, Parsvakonasana, side angle. Forearm to your thigh or grab your block or touch your ankle. Take another breath. Drop your left arm in front of your face. Straighten your right leg. Utthita Trikonasana. Open up through your arms. Take another breath here. Bring your hands down. Frame your front foot. Chaturanga, if you want, you can hover your right foot off the ground through Chaturanga, both feet on the ground, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your mat away, take a deep breath. Your left leg lifts as you inhale, bend your knee and open up your hip. Exhale, left foot by the left thumb, Virabhadrasana 1. Rise on up. Lift your chest from your back foot. Lift out of your low back. Now spinning to the back, that devotional pose is swing your arms back, bow forward over your right leg. Come back to the top of your mat, Virabhadrasana 2. Left knee bends. Good. Straighten the left leg. Reach up. Look up. Exhale, warrior 2. Peaceful. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, Parsvakonasana, side angle. Drop your right arm in front of your face. Straighten your left leg. Utthita Trikonasana. Extended triangle pose. Lean back into your heart. Take another breath. On the exhale, bring your hands down. Frame your front foot. Step your left foot back. Maybe it hovers through Chaturanga. Both feet on the ground. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep breath. Let's inhale, take your right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. We're going to pivot to the left. Just find a twist here. So you're in a wide leg forward fold. You might walk your feet a little closer. You're going to take your left hand to somewhere in your right leg, maybe the shin, the ankle. Your right arm reaches forward from the shoulder, then over to the left. So you can bend your left elbow, gaze up under your right arm. Widen your left hip to the left. Use your exhale, twist a little deeper, look up under yourself. Come back through center, release your arms, fold for a moment, maybe walk your hands through your legs. And then halfway lift, right hand somewhere on your left leg, the shin, the ankle, left arm reaches forward from the shoulder, then over to the right, look up under your left arm, bend your right elbow, widen your right hip to the right. Okay, unwind. And again, maybe crawl your hands through your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk back, top of your mat, downward facing dog. Exhale. Stay or take a vinyasa. Maybe you want to rinse that through. Okay, bring both feet together on the center line. Bend your knees, lift your sit bones. Gonna pivot your heels to the left, knees to the right, sit back. Lengthen the waist. Back through center, other side. Knees to the left, hips to the right, sit back. Stretch to the left side. Back through center, over to the first side, hips to the left, knees to the right. From there, look forward, Vashisthasana, side plank. Right arm to the sky. Right hand will come down, right leg will lift, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm. You're gonna step your right foot wide and come into lizard pose. You're gonna lower your back knee. Take a couple of breaths here. Deep flexion in the right hip, extension in your left. You can rock a little bit side to side. Maybe you're using your blocks. You could turn your right toes out a little bit. And then let's take a twist here. So you can keep your hand or your forearm on your block. Take your right hand to your right thigh. Take the center of your chest to the sky. Stay there or bend your back knee, roll above your kneecap. Hug your heel in. Engage your left glute. And then you can kick your foot into your hand and get into the shoulder. Feel like there's an arc in your spine. It's a big back bend. Release your foot if you've got it. Good. Come back to lizard. You're going to walk your right foot back in line with your right hip. Have your block in your right hand. Ardha Chandrasana. Pick up your left knee. Half moon. Lift your left leg up and open to the left. Okay, you've got your block. Maybe it's on the medium height, the tall height. Let's find Chapasana here. Bend your left knee, catch your foot. Kick your foot into your hand. Keep your knee in line with your hip. Really roll open. Keep a strong external rotation through your right leg so toes stay forward. One more breath. Cosmic curtsy, so square your hips. You can release your foot. Step your left foot behind your right. Swing your arms back. And then stand up tall, Tadasana. Good. Breathe. Beautiful. First variation of natarajasana. You stand on your right foot, bend your left knee. So we just did a lot of stuff with this leg. So let's find our drishti, our focal point. Hug your heel in towards your hip. You can flex your foot. Reach back with your left hand. Catch your ankle or the top of your foot. Oh, leg behind you, Kendi. Knees line up together. Yes. There you go. Take your time. Take your time. When you're ready, the right arm will lift. Breathe in and then breathe out. Kick your foot into your hand. Send your knees straight back. Breathe in, lift your chest, steady the eyes. Kick the knees straight back and up. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out. Knee goes back and up. One more breath. Good. Release, cosmic curtsy. Step it behind your right. Swing your arms back. Beautiful. Bring your hands down all the way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay, rinse it through with a vinyasa. Downward dog. Inhale through the nose. Whenever you're ready, stick out your tongue. Take a big old lion's breath. Doesn't Shiva wear like a cloak of a lion? The yeah, what is it? The loincloth?
Yeah.
Loincloth, yes, it was images. Oh, it's a tiger. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Well, it's similar. Cat family.
Yeah.
Cat family. You take a deep breath. Hmm? Okay, lift your left leg up. No, 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 that's not right. Sorry. Matt and I got into a conversation over it. How about Shiva's clothing? Okay. Inner edges of your feet touch. Bend your knees. Okay, you're gonna twist. Pivot on the balls of your feet. Hips to the right, knees to the left. Sit back. Now look forward, Vashisthasana. Left arm to the sky. Squeeze your legs together, tailbone towards your heels. Press the ground away. Good. Left hand down. Left leg lifts. Breathe in. Step your left foot, I'm sorry, left knee to the left upper arm, and then step it wide. Lizard pose. Lower your back knee. Move around a little bit here. Feel the hips here, the back leg in extension, which will work in natarajasana in a few moments. You can send your back knee a little bit further back, part your upper inner thighs a little more. Lower to your forearms if you'd like to. Good. You can turn your left toes out. And then we'll take the twist. So your right hand is on your block of the floor, or you can stay on your forearm if that's okay. Left hand to your left thigh. Maybe you stay there, twist the center of your chest up, look up, bend your back knee if you want, reach back, hug your heel in first, and engage your right glutes. So you stretch the front of your right hip and thigh. And then kick your foot into your hand and open the shoulder and the chest. Good. Do you usually have your hand down? Okay. So kicking your foot into your hand. Yeah, roll your shoulder open, chest open. One more breath. Release your foot carefully. Come back to your palms. Walk your foot back in line, your left foot back in line with your hip. Have a block in your left hand for Ardha Chandrasana. So maybe it's on the tall height or the medium height. Pick up your right knee. Walk your block forward. Lift your right leg up. Roll open the hips, the belly, the chest. Keep your left toes pointing forward. Bend your right knee. Chapasana. Kick the foot into the hand. Lengthen through the side waist. Steady your gaze. Maybe you shift it. Okay, now start to square your hips. You can release your foot whenever you're ready. Cosmic curtsy, step over to the left. Swing your arms back and then stand up tall. Tadasana, take a breath. Shiva Natarajasana, cosmic dancer. Standing on your left foot, bend your right knee. So knees right in line. Catch your foot. So reach back and catch your foot. Good. So you want to pull your low belly in and up. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Reach your left arm up. Breathe in, breathe out, kick your foot into your hand, lift your chest. Breathe in, lengthen, kick your foot into your hand. Your knees going straight back little by little with your breath. So you're not holding your breath. You get a little bigger each round of breath. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, deepen your back bends. One more breath here. Cosmic curtsy on the way out. Step your right foot back. Swing your arms back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step back, downward facing dog. Stay there. Rinse it through with a Vinyasa or go to child's pose for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or float. Top of your mat. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Fold. Breathe out. Inhale, rise all the way up. Urdhva Namaskar. Exhale, hands to your heart. Tadasana. Good. Let's find your strap. And let's try this with the shoulders in flexion, trying to reach for your foot behind you. So we're gonna stand on the right foot first. Okay, you're gonna take the strap to your left foot, take it behind you. So I have a big old loop in my strap. You can do that or just hold on to either side of the strap. You're gonna line up your knees, you're gonna engage your glutes, right? Engage your glutes, engage your hamstrings. So the arms come up. Make sure you can see my arms. So you want your elbows wrapping in as you walk your hands down your strap. You don't want your elbows way out here. You want them wrapping in as you walk your hands down your strap. You keep lifting your chest. You keep kicking your foot into the straps. You're not just lifting like a heavy leg with no energy in it, right? You're really engaging there. Keep hugging your elbows in, lift them up. Like you really want to grab that foot. Keep your spine long, big arc in your spine. Keep drawing the knee back and up. Lift your chest and your armpits forward. Your shoulder blades come forward. Take another breath. And then very slowly release your strap. If you start to fall, just drop the strap. Let it go. Roll your shoulders. Take a big breath. Okay, let's do the other side. Remember, we're stable, but at ease. Committed, but not attached. Fully engaged, but there's a sense of peace. Okay, so stand on your left foot. Take your right leg back. I like to have it right over the top of my foot. Walk your arms down your strap. So pull up on your low belly. Really firm up that left leg. Keep your right leg strong too. You're engaging your hamstrings, your glutes. Just keep walking down the strap. And then start to kick your foot into the strap. Hug your elbows in and take them up. Widen your shoulder blades. So let your shoulder blades come forward, like around and forward, the tip of your shoulder blades. Steady your gaze and make sure that you're breathing. Nice big arc in your spine. Keep kicking into the strap. Keep lifting your chest. Good. Imagine you're going to grab that foot. One more breath. So imagine it's really, really close. Good. And then release. Beautiful. All right. Let that strap go. Ooh. Okay. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Okay. Let's take that wide leg forward fold again for Saratapada Tadasana. So step wide on your mat. Fold your way forward. Let the spine release. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Decompress the spine. Take another deep breath. Bring your hands down under your shoulders and lift your chest. Walk back to the top of your mat. Let's find pigeon pose. Walk your right foot out to the right and lower down. So you have a lot of props here, actually. If you want to slide your blanket under your hip, whoops, I almost fell over. Angle it so the right side is up and the left side is back. You can lift your chest here. If you're up for another back bend, go for it. If your back is like, that's good for today, then that's fine too. So you can even bend your back knee. You can wrap the strap around. You can do the same thing. Or you can fold your way forward. You can do both. Okay, I'll give you some time here. I'm coming down too. It's a big one. So if you have something under your hips, it's really good to have something under your arms as well, so that you don't feel like you're just falling forward. So I have this blanket under my hips, so I've got the blocks under my forearms, and that feels pretty good. I can still drop the weight of my hips back and down. And if you have a little more space in the hips, you can tuck your back toes, send your back knee a little bit further back. Let your eyes close. Slight tug of the chins, the back of the neck is long. We do enough reaching with the chin as is. So let it tuck a little bit here. Breathe into the back of your body, the outer right hip. You take another round of your breath. Well, inhale, slowly come up, support yourself up. Plant your palms, downward facing dog as you exhale. Move around if you like, take a flow, flip your dog. Find stillness, whatever your body's asking for after that pose. Let your head hang heavy. Adjust your prop like I have this blanket, so I'm going to send the left side up and the right side down. So there's a little angle if you're doing that. We're going to find pigeon on the other side. So the left knee goes wide. Set up any props that you're using. Tuck your back toes, send your back leg back. If you want to take the back bend, bend your knee, reach for your foot or grab your strap. Maybe you're just ready to fold your way forward. And again, if your hips are lifted on something, make sure you can still let them fall back and down. And whatever you're putting under your arms or your head, make sure your spine is long. You're not rounding in the spine, or you're not, closing off space. You're keeping your spine very spacious. Slight tuck of the chin, back of the neck is long. Breathe deeply. And take another breath. Slowly support yourself up. Take your time. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your way back. Downward facing dog. I'm going to lower to your knees as you're ready. Go Mukhasana. So I'm going to set up my blanket like this, and I'm going to have a seat on it, okay? So I just kind of rolled up my blanket. You can use a block, or if it's okay, you can sit on the ground. So you're going to come forward in front of your prop and tuck your left knee behind your right. So you're crossing your thighs, stacking your knees right at the center. Okay, and then you're going to sit back onto your prop. You're going to move your calf muscles up and out of the way. Good. You're settling down through your hips. Try to get your feet like parallel or the equidistant from your hips, both of them. Maybe you want that strap for the arms. Okay, so once your hips feel pretty settled, and take your left arm up to the sky. So if you need this strap for a Gomukhasana on your arm, take the strap into your left hand, drop it down your back. Take your right hand to your left elbow and invite that hand to drop lower between your shoulder blades. And then the right arm internally rotates, point your thumb down and reach up. Grab the strap as high as you can. So really inch that right hand up. Maybe you're clasping your hands behind your back. So your elbows reach in opposite directions. There's a lift of your chest. Heaviness through your sit bones. Chin parallel to the ground. Reach right up to the crown of the head. Draw your low ribs in. Stay here. You have a little more space you can go. You can exhale and come forward. Keep your spine long, bending at the front of the hips. Breathing into the outer hips. Okay, take another breath. Use an inhale, slowly come up, maybe exhaling the rest of the way up. Release your arms, lean back, release your legs. Maybe there's an altar pose or you want to swish your legs side to side. Lower down as you exhale. Cross your ankles, so come forward. If that prop was good, leave it. If you need to make some changes, then make some changes to go higher or lower. Your left, I think it's your left leg on top this time. Yeah. Cross your thighs, stack your knees in the center, and then sit back on your prop. Move your calf muscles on this left leg, especially up and out of the way. So you can really snuggle up the legs, get your feet about equidistant from your hips. Really hugging the inner thighs toward each other. You okay? You can always straighten out your bottom leg. If it's too much, make sure you're nice to your knees. If you're using the strap for the arms, it's in the right hand. Is that right arm reaches up, draw your lower ribs down. So there's nice flexion in the shoulder. And then bend the elbow. Left arm internally rotates, reach up as high as you can. Grab your strap or clasp your hands. Elbows extend in opposite directions so they're strong, not rounding, right? Maybe there's a little floint to the toes. It's like a point flex through your toes, just a floint. Yeah, it's a technical term. I haven't shared that with you yet. That way there's energy through your toes, right? I'm flointing. He's flointing. Good. Breathe in. Maybe you stay. Breathe out if you want. Hinge at the front of your hips. Elbows still reach in opposite directions. So stay broaden through your collarbones, your chest. Keep squeezing the legs. One more breath. Look good. And use an inhale to rise up. And maybe that last bit as an exhale because you're coming up really slowly. Good. Release your arms. Beautiful. Take your hands back. Altar pose, or maybe it's a little rock of your hips side to side. And then come on down. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side. Good. Viparita Karani, so you can take a block under your hips or come into plow pose. So plow pose, your hands on, I'm holding my microphone, that's why I only have one hand here. But your hands are on your lower back. You're lifting through your sit bones. And if you want to come all the way up, both hands to your lower back and then take your legs up to the sky. Good. Stay there. Really reaching up through the legs. So if you're in Viparita Karani, you're relaxed in your head, neck, and shoulders. Pretty relaxed through your legs. Shoulders down. You're reaching up actively through your legs. All the way through the inner seams of your legs. Sending your legs away from your face. Good. Shoulders down. You can make your way down back to plow. Unless you need an extra breath, that's totally fine. But you want to come down slowly back into plow pose, Karnipidasana. You can stay if you're in Viparita Karani. And then you take your arms down, use them as brakes, slowly lower down. Viparita Karani, you can bring your feet down to lift your hips up. And then let's take Matsyasana, fish pose. So you can roll to one side. Let's use the blocks and take one block on the low height under the thoracic spine. Your head comes to the ground. Or if you want to go a little deeper, we did a lot of back bend. So maybe you have, you can do a little more extension if you want. This block is on the medium height. And it just depends if you like it widthwise across your back or lengthwise. It just depends. There's no right or wrong. And then the block under your head is on a lower height than the block under your spine so that you can open up your throat. You can straighten your legs. You can relax the legs. Let your arms fall out to the sides, or if that feels good, you can take them over your head. Catch your opposite elbows for a breath or two. It's a really big stretch through the side waist and armpits. Let your chin lift here. Back of the head heavy. Take another round of your breath. Rebend your knees. Take your hands to the back of your head. So support your head up in line with your spine and then roll to one side. Move your blocks. Come onto your back. Lower all the way down. Rock your legs side to side. Take happy baby and Anda Balasana. Catch your inner ankles. Massage the back of your body with the weight of your body pressing into the ground. And then when you're ready, let's find Shavasana. You have lots of props, so use them. Take your bolster under your knees, perhaps. And take your blanket on your hips if you want a little weight on your hips. Let your arms fall out to the sides. Let your palms face up. And roll open through your shoulders, your collarbones, your chest. Let your hips be heavy, the legs be heavy, feet fall open. Find the natural rhythm of your breath. Let your breath move in and out through your nose. Inhale into the exhale, exhale into the inhale. Let your breath begin to deepen. Find some small movements through your fingers and your toes. Roll your ankles and your wrists. Stretch your arms over your head as you breathe in. Let your body drop heavy as you breathe out. Lower your arms, bend your knees, roll to your right side. Find your fetal shape. And then with your eyes soft or closed, carefully press yourself up. Find your seat. Bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Come back to your offering for practice. And let's close together with the sound of Om. Empty your breath. Take a deep breath in. Ah. Thank you so much for the blessing of your company. May others as well benefit from our practice. Namaste.